Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society.
Oh, wow. Where's that from?
This is the Midnight Gamescast.
Our show. Now, what was that from?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That's what it was. Wow.
Yeah.
Throwback.
This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Monday night at midnight, and we bring it to YouTube every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No longer, however, are we actually going to upload the full video. Our new production schedule is Monday review, Tuesday weekly wrap-up, Wednesday video game true or false, the best 20 minutes of my week. Probably
And mine.
Of mine as well.
Yeah.
And then every Thursday is the topic of the week. Then Friday, we're going to bring you Gaming Without Parole. That means Without Parole Games now brings you new content Monday to Friday every morning.
Wow.
We're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy.
It's like a big leap, right?
It's like a quantum leap.
Yeah, great show. Dr. Sam Beckett, the poor guy. He never leaped home. Well, except a few times, but never permanently.
So sad when he did, too.
Oh, that was my favorite 2 episodes back to back.
Yep.
When he jumped into himself young, and then as the dude, Magic? Was it Magic? With his brother in Vietnam?
No
yes.
idea.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh.
As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, is Jeremy King.
Hello there. I'm high five, someone. Yay.
You guys are obsessed with high fives.
Well, it
You know what?
brings
I high
excitement
five
to
you
the
guys.
show.
High five.
Oh.
And to my left,
Right?
your right, Michelle Baracchione.
Hey guys, what's going on?
God,
Do you like my new hat?
I love your new hat.
Is that
I
where you
love
settled
Amazon.
on? Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get the Pikachu sleeping bag, so I went with the Pikachu
Why
hat
not?
instead. Because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Maybe we
Massive
should have a
price difference.
Kickstarter for it. Take like 8 minutes, hopefully. Wouldn't that be nice?
If we're having a Kickstarter, it's not going to be for Pikachu sleeping bag.
No.
It's going to be to finance all of this because it's been expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive journey.
It really has been. Guys, we should probably begin this episode the way we begin every episode with a game of should we or shouldn't we. We put 30 seconds up on the clock, and we try to convince you whether you should or should not be watching or playing whatever it is we've been watching or playing this week.
All right. This hat is way too hot.
Okay, take off the hat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's been a warm
It's
September
not-
so far.
It's a warm September.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, try it out.
Who wants to go first?
Ladies.
I will. I'll
Ladies?
go first.
Like ladies first, or are you just
Yeah.
addressing both of us ladies?
No.
On your mic. Get set. Go.
I'm watching a show on Netflix right now called The Get Down. It's hour-long episodes, so it's a little long, but it's fantastic. It's like based in the 1970s, gang rivalry in Bronx, New York. It's so good. There's drugs, fighting, rapping. There's graffiti artists, the whole jazz. It's wicked interesting. There's like life lessons, everything.
Central
So.
characters or different stories?
No, all the same characters. We're actually building up on a lot of other characters as well coming in. But yeah, I'm on episode 6.
I've been wondering, actually, if that was a good show.
It's really good.
Netflix won't stop telling me to watch it.
It told me to
I
watch it and I
know.
listened. I know.
It
They're
was
so
like-
pushy.
It was like
They
you
are
They're
like.
so pushy.
It was like
Yeah.
you like Frasier, you might like the Get
Yeah.
Down.
How
You
about
like
this?
Law and Order SVU, you might like the Get Down.
Yeah.
No.
You
No.
like
This
Death
is
Note,
like
you
nothing.
might like Get Down. Jeremy, you are up next.
Yeah.
On your mark. Get set.
All right. I bought and downloaded Emily Wants to Play.
Oh God.
So all I know is I didn't play it that night. I didn't even look at it. I just pressed the thing and went to bed. The next day,
Last week.
yeah, I went to go play it, and I saw the symbol to select it, and I'm like, nope, I'm not playing that game, just based off of her face. The next day or the day after, I don't remember, I actually tried it. I walked in the house, the lights went out, I turned them on, and I saw her or something in the corner. Done.
You saw her in the corner?
Yes, standing in the door
right, 'cause
frame.
you have like ghosts and what have
But
you.
guess what
right?
else
Yeah.
happened? I don't know if this is a spoiler, if this is just the length of the game. I saw an image of the clock, and I went and looked at the clock, and that I never will play that game again after what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, do you remember? With the clock?
I don't remember the clock. Yes, you know what? Did I?
My biggest issue with this game is I don't know how to play it. I had even looked up online. They were like,
Suck at
they're like, every time you play, you have to figure out, based on the notes that you read, whether you're supposed to run when you see a doll or Emily, or if you're supposed to stand still or face a certain direction.
Or if like
so
the door
creepy.
creaks, walk the other way kind of thing. Like, I have no idea how to play this game. I
It's
didn't get very far.
$5, and I think everyone should play it because it's legit
absolutely.
the scariest thing I've ever played.
Yeah,
I yelled out loud. I texted you, I think. that I
screamed
literally
multiple
did.
times.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
I screamed multiple times.
That was
yeah.
it. I have not played since. What made you shit your pants?
I haven't played since either.
Yeah.
I died 3 times, and I couldn't handle it anymore. It was too much for me to take.
It's
Yeah.
the low budget of it that makes it really creepy. There's something about that. Those 70s
Well,
horror
things-
movies or 80s
things
ones are
jumping
way
out in your
creepier.
face. It's always going to be a little scary.
There's
Especially
that,
this one.
There's like that ventriloquist doll in the bathroom.
I never made it that far.
Oh, yeah, I was just sitting there, and I was like, "That's creepy." And I like got down close, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Okay." And I turned around, and I came back, it was gone. I was like, "I'm out."
I'm
So,
I'm done.
yeah.
Definitely play it. Definitely play it.
Absolutely.
You only play for about 5 minutes, but it's worth it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even-
worth the $5. I didn't even make it 5. I swear it was about 2.25. That's it, and I'm done. Worth every.
But it was
penny.
worth every penny.
I jumped. I
Totally.
swore out loud. I mean, it made me do that.
You
know,
swore? That's
out
weird.
loud,
Like I don't
alone.
I don't know how long a normal game is supposed to last. Like how long do you last if you're good at the game? How if you beat the game, how long does it last? I really
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I need to watch somebody play it that knows what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
You know
like
what?
a walkthrough of the whole
Or-
thing.
yeah.
I want
any
to watch.
YouTube
I want to
video.
watch a walkthrough. I'll do that later tonight.
Scare the shit out of myself.
Yeah, even the walkthrough is going to be scary.
All right, on your mark, get set, go. I've been playing a game called Lumo, which is kind of a throwback to the old ZD Spectrum games, Commodore 64 games, isometric sort of thing. But this is like beautiful and adorable. The main character is like this cute little mage thing,
So cute.
right? It was
Yeah.
like ripped out of like Final Fantasy like 9 or something. And it's just there's like puzzle solving, but it's a little bit Metroidvania sort of, and there's just something very charming about it. It came out a while ago, but the physical release just came out, and I love it. I think it's worth it. Buy it.
How much?
$20.
Oh, really?
Yep. $20.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is. The collectibles, there's like these rubber duckies that you collect, and I've got over half of them, and I've only been playing for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
I've never heard of it. I don't think. Maybe it's one of those games I've seen, like in the download screen or something like that. Because
Yeah.
did you
Probably.
get a download?
Yeah.
You're saying?
You could download it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it just bypassed and.
Yeah, there are so many games coming to the PlayStation Network all the time where like even good games are easy to overlook now because there's just too much garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have some viewer questions this week. No viewer video questions, but thank you for trying.
Yeah.
Let me figure
You know,
out.
you try. Maybe there's difficulty. Write a note. Are you having trouble? We've tried over and over. So many
No.
people.
Videotape
Yeah.
yourself
I-
asking a question.
Yeah.
Right, that is it. I
That's
think
it.
people don't know what a viewer video question is. You videotape yourself asking a question, you submit it to us, and then we show you the video on the screen during our podcast,
It'll
like
be
right
this-
now.
Yeah.
And then you get to be part of our podcast.
Yeah.
However, if it's too difficult for you,
We understand.
we'll take what we can get.
Not everyone's smart.
Yeah.
Now it's going to make it sound like the
That's
people
a jerk. Yeah, that was such a jerk
That's
thing
not
to
what
say.
I meant. Okay. One of our smart viewers,
Oh.
one of our actually okay.
Yeah, there's no bring that back.
This isn't
You're
going to
done.
work.
Just
Yeah.
Derek writes. He
Derek.
He writes viewer video question : What do you What do you believe is the most underrated Nintendo game, NES game, like the original 8-bit?
Oh.
Underrated. It's tough.
That is tough.
So while you're thinking about it, I'll go.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, and I could be wrong. I'm not sure if this sold amazingly well. So maybe it's very well rated, and I'm just unaware of that fact.
Yeah.
But the Nintendo version of Maniac Mansion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Maniac Mansion was like my favorite game as a kid.
I actually read about that today.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that one with the
Yeah, that was
thing
that
in
is,
the
that is
and
really
you had the
weird.
door and it was difficult? Very difficult?
The bump in the door, and it was difficult. I got
What,
the
you
door
didn't
part.
follow that?
I got the door part. What was the other part? The
It was-
dun dun dun.
Jumpy thingies
No
to try to
jumpies.
jump higher? No.
No.
There were bubbles?
Nope.
No, that was Milo's.
Milo's Hidden Secret Castle?
Yeah.
Milo's Secret Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was real hard.
That was super difficult.
Because everything, you needed to discover secrets just to progress through the level.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
so
real
hard.
But Maniac Mansion was a game. I played it on the Commodore 64 when I was a kid. And basically you chose 3 kids to go rescue your girlfriend in this mansion with like this evil scientist guy, right? But it was a kind of a graphic adventure where you saw your characters and everything happening on the screen.
Yeah.
And there are all these verbs on the bottom. You like pick up, go to, like, turn on, turn off, all this stuff. Yeah. And it was like point and click. It was a point and click game on the original Nintendo. Huh. Now, the cool thing about it, and the reason I think the Nintendo version is the best version, like even better than the PC versions at the time, it moved really, really fast. Like, I mean, like, they must have thought that, like, people who played Nintendo had ADD, because the characters were practically running all over the screen, and on the Commodore 64, there were, like, load times between screens, and they were casually walking from room to room.
Are you talking, like, Sonic fast?
Not Sonic fast, but, I mean, they were trudging
but fast
along.
enough, yeah. Okay.
And the music,
it's a little bit too fast.
And the music was great.
Get it over with. Yeah.
The music was awesome, too. Like, there wasn't even music on the Commodore version that I played.
Who made this game? Where was it developed?
It was originally Lucasfilm. And I'm pretty sure that Lucasfilm actually handled the Nintendo translation, too. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. There were only a few slight changes because Nintendo didn't like the idea of, like, blood or blowing up a hamster in the microwave.
Nice.
Which I thought made it in, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. It sounds awful.
Yeah. Well, they did it to a gremlin, but I guess gremlins deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they put them in the blender, right? Gremlin went in the blender.
Yeah.
Blender, yep.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I think it's on Netflix. Pretty sure.
Gremlins?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It
really?
Is.
Yeah.
I watched it not that long ago.
I think it's on my list right now, yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen that in a long time. How was Never-Ending Story? Not to change gears for 2.
The first half was good. The second half I don't really remember.
But she made proclamations the entire time that this was the greatest movie she'd ever seen. From beginning to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You didn't get to see the fucking horse drown in the swamp?
I did.
I
I absolutely remember that.
That was way earlier than I remember. That was like in the first 15 minutes.
It was, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
To me, as a kid, that was so,
like,
like, far... They had such a relationship to me.
They did.
Right. That's what surprised me about when I was watching it recently. I was like, we didn't even, like, really care about Atreyu or Artak yet.
Horse, yeah.
Right? Yeah, but I think if once you've watched it 100 times like I have, you care about their relationship already.
Yeah, true.
You just go right in caring.
He comes back. Don't cry. He comes back at the end.
Underrated Nintendo games, so we can tackle Derek's question?
Yes.
Did you have any?
No, I can't. I was thinking about this.
I would have been staring at Nintendo games the whole time, trying to...
Well, you have such a the ones I've played are ones that I think are popular. Like
that's what I was saying.
Legendary
too,
Wings. We had discussed this once a long time ago. It was a great game.
Yeah.
Tiger Healy or Helly.
Yep.
You know, came with my Nintendo, I believe, when I was a kid, or my father bought it. I don't recall.
Yeah.
That was
like
a good
package
game.
Deal.
But
cool.
That's all I had. You know, with the older ones and Ghostbusters and all that shit as they came out.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters was cool.
The first Ghostbusters was cool. I thought Ghostbusters 2 was pretty bad.
I don't think I ever did the second one. Yeah.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
There are defenders of it that say it's fun, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe if you take the time to get good at it, I'm not a fan.
Oh, was Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu regular Nintendo? I forget.
Yes.
That was fucking amazing.
So
Chip
good.
and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
I pounded the table.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
We're gonna put a little side table over here for you to
bang on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Another
Is
viewer
that what
question.
that's for your foot?
No, I hurt my knee.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Thanks.
Go on.
Send your sympathy to at the second Kira.
If you care about her knee healing,
90.
you'll submit a video.
John Collins O'Rourke writes, "What are your thoughts on the Friday the 13th video game coming soon?"
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, actually.
It's gonna be epic. It is so gruesome. Oh my god, is it gruesome in every way, but it's gonna be fantastic. It was really cool, actually, challenge-wise. They said that you could, it is possible to kill Jason, but you probably won't do it because it's so hard.
Yeah.
So it's like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I watched, because you had said, you know, the viewer question, you know, and so I had always skipped the trailer for Friday the 13th because I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I will watch it because there's a question about it, you know. And I watched video after video after video after video.
I did too.
And I was
like, entranced.
Yeah, this looks actually really fun and awesome, depending on the price, you know. But just watching the game, it looked fun.
So they said it was something around $60, but if you buy it on PlayStation, it's going to be $30.
Well, for $30, yeah.
Why would it
Yeah.
be such a dramatic price difference?
You can go through this one website. I forget.
Go check it out.
But
Yeah.
there is a huge price difference if you buy it.
Remember, who was the host of X-Play back in the day? Morgan Webb and...
I don't remember, but yeah.
Who was the guy?
The dude.
Yeah, he actually is involved in the making of this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote down some people who are making the game, actually.
Oh, right on. Look at you.
Yeah, Tom... Let's see. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Tom
I
Petty.
certainly cannot know. Yep.
Sean Cunningham, the original creator of the film. The original music from the film is going to be there.
Oh, the dude who Kane Hodder.
Jason himself, the
doing
actor, is
yeah.
actually doing that. Yeah.
I met him at that
Did you?
haunted thing that they always do, that big one.
Adam Sessler.
Adam
Adam
Sessler.
Sessler is involved in making this game.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wow.
So I've got 2 issues with this game.
Mm-hmm.
I should be all in because it's a scary game. I love Friday the 13th. But my 2 issues are this. 1, there's a game out right now called Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Virtually identical.
Really?
Yeah. And it didn't look great. And I was like, okay. I'm like, in Dead by Daylight, I told myself I'd play if there was a single player campaign. There is not. So I was like, oh, maybe Friday the 13th will do what that didn't do for me. Looking into it, I found out that my second problem also does not have a single player campaign.
Saw that.
So there you are online playing with other people, against other people.
I think there's 7 camp counselors, and you can choose to be any of those.
Yeah,
or
and one
Jason.
person can be Jason, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun with your friends a few times, but that's not a game that, 3 weeks in you're going to still be playing.
Right, that's where the
No.
price point becomes a problem.
Exactly,
For $20
yeah.
I'd buy it, give it a shot, play
Yeah.
it for 2 days, and be done with it.
Absolutely.
Instead, pay $60 and be like, man, I fucking wasted some
yeah,
money.
it's not worth
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to buy it on the PlayStation, but
The Sony
I am a little nervous. I mean, it is expensive. It's a very expensive game.
I won't pay 60 for it.
No.
I'd consider 30.
I'd
definitely
consider
20.
30.
Yeah.
Multiplayer only.
Absolutely,
Like,
20.
Yeah, that's why.
It's like I'm already...
Even single player, though, I wouldn't pay more
Yeah.
than 30 at all.
I'm just, they're just not marketing this game to me.
No.
Which is a
Okay.
shame because, again, I
It's
should be the target
totally
market.
up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have another video question.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you wanna, I'll read it.
Sure.
I'll read it. Sure. They wrote, it was humorous to me to hear that the Last Guardian game got delayed yet again. My question for you guys is, what are your thoughts on the matter, and do you think it'll stop people from buying it?
I don't think it'll stop them.
But come on. Can
But
we
it's
just...
been
But the problem is, what I thought was tacky, in a sense, or poor on their part, is openly admitting there's a lot of fucking bugs in this game.
Yeah, that's what they said.
They should have kept their
How
mouth
are there
shut on
bugs
that.
in the game if you had
Exactly.
so long to make it?
And if they're still here,
This should be the
2
best
more
game
months is
ever.
not gonna
It's not going to
change
be,
that.
but
Yeah, this is like certainly egg on Sony's face. Like, this is like...
Yeah.
They waited 10 years and they finally said, here's your release date. And you're like, all right. And people made jokes. And you're like, it's probably going to get delayed.
yeah.
and then sure enough,
Sure enough.
Just
And-
kidding,
And it's only like a
December.
month and a half, 2 months or something like that. But it's just embarrassing at this point.
Yeah.
I just
I feel like it's
they
going to
should have
happen
just
again.
assumed and then no.
Yeah.
I mean-
I feel like they're going to have to delay it again. I feel like they're not going to get... If it's that buggy, another 6 weeks,
Yeah.
7 weeks isn't going to fix that.
right.
You know?
What just kills me is that we got 2 awesome games from Team Eco on the PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
Eco and we got Shadow of the Colossus,
Yeah.
and they were both really amazing.
Solid. Yeah.
I know people that bought a PlayStation 3 because of The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
They're like, when The Last Guardian comes out, I want to make sure I have a PlayStation 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was...
Last gen.
It was a solid decade
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a decade of us waiting for this goddamn game, and it's just ridiculous. And even the previews look good.
There's
But
been like
They're okay.
3
I'm
Metal
not-
Gears released in
I'm
that
not
span,
like
and that's
enthralled with it.
The big
Yeah.
the big joke,
you know.
the big joke is that Naughty Dog was able to release Uncharted 1, 2, 3,
It's true.
4,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and The Last of Us, Remastered in the time that Team Eco has had to make The Last
And
Guardian.
every
about
one of
this.
those has been
Like triple
do you-
A top
like, what
tier.
are
chart
they doing?
topping.
Right.
Yeah.
What are they doing? They're
don't
taking
know.
too many days off, I think.
Taking a lot of days off.
Yeah.
Really.
It's unfortunate, but what I'm nervous about is that like No Man's Sky just came out,
Yep.
and that's even though that's not a first party Sony game,
Yeah.
like it has Sony written all over it,
Yeah.
and it was not not well received.
No.
And
People
then
were very upset.
right, and then how long ago was it that the Order 1886 came out? Was that early last year?
I was
Now,
very disappointed in
Like
that trash.
they cannot have another disappointing first party release
Yeah.
anytime soon, right? They used to be the best, and now like they're kind of phoning it in.
plummeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm buying the game regardless because I like Team Eco.
Oh, yeah. I'll buy it, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Okay,
it's,
so I guess the answer is we will all probably still buy it.
Yeah.
But we're not happy about it.
yeah. I mean, they're making the games I want to play. I just hope it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Anything else before we move
the-
on from the weekly wrap up? You
Uh,
guys want to address? Send your viewer video questions into our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/withoutparolegames and hit the button. There's a button that says send us a message.
I'll
some
actually
buttons.
say one more fun little fact.
This is Pokemon related.
It is.
Yay.
It is. Of course it is. Pokemon Go added a buddy system.
Yep.
Yay! I'm really
kind of awesome.
excited about that.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Did you see that there's a
Clearly, I got
Pikachu?
louder.
Did you see there's a Pikachu Easter egg?
I saw there was a Pikachu Easter egg.
So
I
if you-
didn't see
If you
that.
choose Pikachu as your buddy,
Yeah.
Pikachu, I choose you.
any of the Pokemon will walk beside you while you're playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
But if you choose Pikachu, once you've walked 10K, he'll hop up on your shoulder.
And he'll hang out on your little avatar. And,
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty
How
adorable.
So everyone's going to go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
haven't caught a Pikachu.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
haven't
Yeah.
either.
Oh.
But I can't wait to do it. That's all. That's all I had to say about that. Yep.
Nice.
Just and one more piece of news is that well, actually, two more pieces of news, real brief. Tomorrow, which will be today if you're watching this the day it airs,
Today?
firmware 4.0 will come out on the PlayStation 4, which allows, finally, for the first time since PlayStation 4 came out, folders, so you can actually organize your games, a little more customization. I'm kind of excited about that because
Folders?
Yeah, so that like you can like kind of group games together, so that instead of having like a huge library of games that you have to sift through,
Yeah.
you can just kind of like group
Okay.
things
Pretty
together.
neat. Yeah.
I like
it
that.
It certainly took a long time.
Yeah.
When is this happening?
By the time you can watch this on YouTube, it'll probably already be available.
Fabulous.
The
Because
other
Go
Xbox
check it
doesn't
out.
have anything like that, you know?
The other thing is that last week Sony bored us all to tears by announcing the PlayStation 4 Pro. Right?
Yeah.
We're all bored out of our minds.
Nobody's happy about
no
it
one wants
at
to
all.
buy that, right?
No.
And the Slim, which is like, all right, fine. Slim,
Yeah.
not cheap enough. It should have been $250. It's $300, which
Yeah.
is whatever.
I think they'll bring it down though once it
Yeah.
comes out.
I think
Yeah.
there'll be a $300 package deal. Like they'll be like start throwing
Right.
free games.
Oh,
in
yeah.
with the Slim.
Right
But
on
yeah,
Christmas,
what is the
Thanksgiving
point
kind
of buying a PlayStation Pro when you already have a PlayStation 4? And then
If you have a 4K TV, then with HDR, it sounds like it's probably pretty cool.
but they were saying like even when they were playing it, they're like, yeah, there was like a difference, but I wasn't wowed so much that I was gonna get it. Like,
Yeah.
I think this is not for people who. This is either for people who have a 4K TV and just want the best of the best,
Yep.
or this is for people who don't have a PlayStation 4 yet,
Yeah.
and they're like,
gonna
oh,
get one.
they're like, should I get
Yeah.
the Slim, or for $100 more, get the Pro?
Yeah.
Right,
The new
get the Pro,
The new Xbox looks cool though.
the Slim S,
Yeah.
or the Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it looked cool.
Yeah, lucky for Sony, that won't be out for at least another year.
Yeah.
I've actually never owned a Xbox before.
No?
No. Yeah.
Whoa.
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 They're
Whoa.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so I hear.
I skipped the best one. I skipped the 360.
You did.
I've got the
Yeah,
two
you
cool
did.
ones.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I've got the two cool ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, TGS is this week, Tokyo Game Show, which means
Yeah.
since Sony bored the crap out of us last week, hopefully they have some cool stuff in store for us this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry we don't have any information on TGS. It hasn't happened as
Yeah.
of this recording, but
But we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah,
certainly
next week.
if hopefully something good happens. Hopefully there's more PlayStation VR news because I am so excited.
Yeah, that's
It's
getting close.
really creeping up, isn't it?
It's a month
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait. I'm so broke already.
Right?
That was the weekly wrap up.